Okay, so welcome back to part 3 of my kit video. So we will now be concentrating on predominantly this area. Yep. And like I said, to turn this into like a 72-hour thing, we would add the EDC and the 24 hours to it to do the job right. So let's start off with the bag, and what I have first got, and what I've chosen is an army issue Bergen. And the way I see it, if it's good enough for our boys to go out fighting in, it surely is good enough for me just to go out and enjoy a day out or longer in relative peace and quiet. So yeah, we'll start off. This is my basher. So I know I've got my poncho, so I could use that at push under shove, but if I wanted to sleep out and planning on it, I'd take my basher. Then we've got on the left, this here, are my gaiters. Sorry, cat. No time for viewing now. Yes, House of Free Cats, so having to dodge them as well. So gaiters. Nice bit of kit. Just wrap them around your legs. They keep your legs dry when you're having to walk through wet grass and other wet stuff. And then we've got, these were like a good little discovery I found, because you know, a lot of people tend to carry spices and fairy liquid and oil and things. I found these, which are in fact travel bottles for babies and things. It was predominantly for putting formula and stuff in, but you know, just a small version of whatever you were carrying for babies, just so you can get them on a plane if you needed to, and literally the shit hit the nappy or something instead. So you could, I haven't used this one yet, but I would put probably antiseptic gel in there so I can clean. And then that one, I mean, I've got a couple of these in my saucepan kit, which has already got cooking oil and fairy liquid in. So I'm sure I can find a use for these eventually. Good kit. So then, yeah, let's work on it. So this is my Martindale Glock, and just in case you're watching this Wessex Blades, this is a original one, second hand, which I got from the same surplus store as my Croatian Daysack. Let's get it out of the sheath. See, I don't know if you can see that, but that is definitely Martin. Oh, that's a bit better. Made in England, not registered in England. And then we've even got the 1977. That's older than me. But yeah. Unfortunately, when I did buy it, it was blunt as a fart, so I've attempted to put an edge on it. And I'm sure if you got your hands on this, it would be almost as sharp as a samurai sword. But I've literally done this with the grinding wheel at work. And I must admit, it chops now, and it chops a lot better than what it did. Probably, like I said, I doubt it's to anywhere near the standard you could do it. But yeah, nice little chop of that. So that can be used for wood processing. Now this is my old stove, which I got the idea off of Animal Tendencies, because in that one, in my new stove, it's the smaller one of these. I got this one first and thought it was the right size, but all I've used in this is wood, and then when I cooked with it, I used my mess tin set and literally just sat it on top and did whatever I needed, and it did the job very well. But yeah, with the addition of my new stove, this is going to be a spare for now, and along with my mess tins, these are just going to be sort of kept at the back. But I've also got these pan set, which has even got a kettle inside and right now I've got this new stove, I probably don't need this. I think if I had more than just me out, I would use it, because I could probably obviously mix up more than one person's food in it then. And I'd love to attempt to try eggy bread in it, because eggy bread is awesome for breakfast. Yeah, so right now these are additionals that if I ever needed to, I can just grab them and add them to the kit. And then, like you said, you've seen my waterproof dry sack, which it would be chocker with spare cloves. And then this is technically not a Millbank bag, but when I got it on eBay, it's very similar, and I have used it, and I'm not dead yet, so I'm guessing it works. Yeah, and I haven't caught anything, because literally just filtered it all through there. I must admit the water was still a little bit brown, but boiled it up and I've drunk it, and in fact I've done it more than once and I'm still alive. So yeah, good kit. Yes, I haven't used a proper Millbank bag to compare it to yet, but I think that might be an addition in the future. Now this bag is my tinder bag. In there I've got some birch bark. Probably, judging from other people's videos, what I've done is during my work I actually have access to woodland and stuff. So I've literally just peeled off thin strips of birch bark, and it's practically almost as, thinner than paper, so I just tear it up and use it that way. But I haven't so far been able to actually get fire using my fire steel and stuff. But we will get there. I am determined to get fire. But looking at other people's videos, I'll probably reevaluate my tinder bag and try and find some other stuff for it. But there's pine cones in there, birch bark, and there's also some sort of I couldn't tell you what it is. This was another sort of a weed that was growing, and I just literally it's very fibrous. I just thought that might be easy to light, so I've just picked a load of that out and dried it out. I got it to light once, and then it just went out before I got a chance to do it properly. But we will get fire, I promise you that. Paracord, which probably could go into my 24-hour kit in retrospect, so that might start going in there. But yeah, I think I ordered about 40 meters of it. I've used a bit now because I've chopped it up and rigged it straight into my basher already, so there's a load in there if I need to, and that with the addition of my bungees can strap that thing up. These are probably spares now, which is my spatula and spoon, which will probably go with them because that's what I got them for originally. But now I've got my mega stove. These are probably in the reserve pile. And then we've got the tent pegs. Pretty long and really cheap as chips, and I've got probably about 20 of them because you just don't know how many you need, and you can even double them up then. And then this is my collapsible shovel, or spade. Army issue, brand new when I got it. Just folds out. Let me just do that. And then that. Then you just screw this straight up. So it locks it all into place. And you've got a perfectly good serviceable spade. I know a lot of people are going around carrying these Special Forces cold steel shovels, which double up as an axe, but I'm sure if it's got an edge on there, and it's even got a little saw edge on there, so I probably could double that up as an axe as well if I needed to. Like I said, I need to work on my sharpening skills, but we'll get there. I'm in the very early stages of prepping, like I've said. But yeah, so put that there. So like I said, this would, obviously the bag there itself would disappear, but then all that kit would go together, because the side pouches I would just take the straps off and detach and put onto the Bergen, so all the 24-hour kit would probably still be in there, so if I needed to in a rush I could just take that apart, attach that to there, and that would all be in there, and I can go then. So yeah, I will just yeah, I'll put this onto another part for my clothes, because this video is running on now, we're on about 10 minutes. So yeah, cheers for that, and we will move on to part 4.